If you hear the wind blowing and airplanes or cars or anything like that, birds, please excuse my background. I am out trying to connect with nature, feeling absolutely fantastic. And while I was just sitting here relaxing, I figured I would make a quick recording due to the things that I'm witnessing on social media, I guess you can say. I've been scrolling around through social media lately, and there seems to be just a horrific number of individuals out here who are going through a lot. And first of all, I just want to say that you're not alone. You're not alone, and you're definitely not crazy. The thing about it is, it was bittersweet for me to see the amount of individuals out here who are going through some of the most horrific things. And I say it's bittersweet because for a long time I thought it was just me. I thought the things that I've endured, things that have happened to me, that it was so outrageous that it was impossible for anyone else to experience those kinds of things. But as I look around social media, I am seeing that there are so many people who are going through things that people would actually think you are crazy if you were to try to explain it to them, the things that you're going through. Let me give you an example. And of course I have to go by my own life because that's the only thing that I can speak for is my own life. And I'm the only one who can speak for my own life. But let me give you an example of something that I thought that it was just me that was going through the strangest things. I'm noticing on social media that there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of gang stalking. Now, that's not one of those things that I thought was exclusive to me. However, the lengths that people go through, I kind of thought that was exclusive to me, if that makes sense. But I am noticing there are so many people out here who are gang stalked at such an extreme level, such as myself, and it's the saddest thing ever. It's almost as if it's normal, which is even more sad. But I'm also noticing that a lot of people are speaking out about it. They're speaking about it. They're not holding it to themselves anymore. They're speaking their truth. They're letting other people in the masses understand that they are not alone, and that there are others out here who understand exactly what you're going through, especially because some of these things you would have to actually go through in order to believe that it's actually a thing. And that's how extreme it is, because if you actually do not go through it, it will literally seem like something that someone is telling you from a movie or from a fictional book, or they're just making it up. However, there are some of us out here, a large number, that when we see it on social media, we're able to chime in and say, that's happening to me too, or that's happened to me too. And when I say extreme, let me give you an example. And again, I have to use my own life. Let's see, because so many different things happen. Let's say when people feel like they're being stalked, they're being followed. I had no idea that so many people in this world get stalked and followed. I had no idea that so many people in this world have had hidden cameras placed in their homes. It was so bittersweet, again, for me to find that out, because I thought that was just me to find out that hidden cameras were placed in my home. Is so sad. But at least there are a lot of us out here now who are able to communicate with one another and let one another understand that it's not just you, and you are absolutely not crazy. I had no idea that other people out here would actually go through something like someone trying to take your life, literally. And that is very extreme. Now, that's one of the things that I thought was exclusive to me. Individuals trying to take your life for selfish reasons. Some who you know and some you don't know. Either or doesn't make it right. But there are a tremendous amount of people out here, myself included, who have gone through and going through someone trying to take your life. It's not just celebrities that, let's say for instance, people hire someone to take your life. And when I say hire someone, I don't mean just, someone who will physically harm you. I mean, even practitioners. That seems to be a new wave. People will hire practitioners to do some dark things to you. Even down to some people learn themselves how to do dark things behind the scenes to try to harm you. I just can't believe there are so many people out here who experience this. And I actually want to reach out to those individuals because I am one of you. I am one of you who's gone through that. I am one of you who's gone through something as disgusting as being recorded without your knowledge. I'm one of you whose whatever recording has been placed on the dark web and it's for monetary gain, unfortunately. Now, I'm old school. I don't know anything about the dark web. I don't know anything about the dark web. The only thing I do know about the dark web, apparently it's a thing. That's not my kind of thing, so I'm very unfamiliar with it. But to gain knowledge about how individuals can actually, I guess, put you up behind a paywall and literally make money off your private moments that you have no knowledge that you're being recorded, and I definitely thought that it was just me, that it was someone close to me who did that, someone I trusted at the time at least. But there are tons of people out here just like me who have gone through and are going through having themselves exploited on the dark web. I watched a Netflix, I guess it was maybe a docuseries or something, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but I guess there was a gentleman who, well, not a gentleman, there was a man who was taking women's photos and things and pictures and videos and posting it online, and people were paying for that. But to my knowledge, because I did a little research on that, and also, you communicate with other individuals who this has happened to them. And, I'm not sure how these things happen because to my knowledge and from my research, I actually have a name for it, and it's called revenge porn, especially if this is not something that you've sent someone. I've never sent a naked picture of myself to anyone in my life. But let's say, for instance, if you have an intimate moment with someone that was very close to you, and unbeknownst to you, you were being recorded, unfortunately, and they take that footage and they put it up for sale. It's very degrading, Well, the only thing I can say about that is people are going to do what it is that they're going to do. Of course we can take precautions, but it's pretty hard to take precautions against things that we are not aware of at all. And it just feels great for a lot of us out here to lock arms, comfort each other, show each other compassion, not sympathy, but compassion. And just let each other know that I believe you, and let each other know that I'm here for you, and let each other know that I understand you, because some of these things are so cruel that All you can do is shake your head. Well, that's not all you could do. You could do more than that, but it's just so unbelievable. You know, I see different people out in the masses who experience all kinds of things. I had no idea, and I mean no idea, that people can actually tamper with your mail. I thought that was a felony. But there are tons of people out here, and I mean, my eyes were wide just reading different things and connecting with different people and understanding the darkness that's out in the world right now. That for goodness sake, we have to change this because it's outrageous. It is totally outrageous. The things that people do, you know, and it's funny because the craziest part about that is you would think it would be strangers that would do things like this to you. And sometimes it is. Sometimes that's the other weird part. Sometimes it's people you do not know. And they have absolutely no reason. Or maybe they do. It doesn't matter. But they do these things to you for whatever reason. The reason doesn't matter. However, sometimes it's the people closest to you. You know, sometimes it will shock you. And the only thing you can really do at that point is see people for who they are. You know, there's so many people out here who had to step away from their quote unquote family and had to find a family dynamic within others. And again, I am in that group, so I totally understand how that feels. But don't ever feel like that's a bad thing. If you must find your soul tribe outside of your quote unquote relatives or quote unquote family, sometimes that's a good thing, because sometimes that'll save your life. Sometimes your quote unquote family are the worst things for you, and that is unfortunate. That is extremely hard to grasp. That is extremely hard to come to terms with. But sometimes it is your own family that will be the cause of your demise if you allow it. So never ever make anyone make you feel like you're crazy because you're going through these extenuating circumstances. Extreme, disgusting things are happening to you, and 9 times out of 10 it's normally because people want to silence you. People want to silence you because whatever it is you have to say is going to affect them in some way. But again, it could be other reasons, but again, the reason doesn't matter. That's the least of your concerns. But I just want you guys to know that it's not just you. I'm a part of that group of individuals who things do happen, and all you can do is move on with your life. Look forward, you know? Let the Most High take control. You know, I know everybody has their own ideology that they follow and things of that nature, but my suggestion, and this is just what I do, everybody can absolutely do whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever you resonate with, but I just give it over to the Most High, you know, and live your life. You know, do not let these things, no matter how extreme they are, and trust me, I do understand how it feels when it's so extreme, especially at the beginning of things, when you're walking around with a question mark over your head. You're trying to figure out what in the world is going on in your life. What is happening? Why is everyone turning against you? Or, you know, why is this happening? And why are you being stalked? And why are you being gang stalked? Why are cameras in your home? And why are people tampering with your car, trying to make you have accidents? I mean, the list goes on and on. You know, why would anyone pay someone to take your life? And you are wondering, am I crazy? That's how you start out. Well, I'm here to tell you my personal opinion, and my conclusion is that you're absolutely not crazy. Your intuition will tell you everything. Trust your intuition. I don't care who does not believe you. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will let you know if you are in danger. I made a video about ancestors. I know everybody goes about things differently, but for those who honor their ancestors, sit with your ancestors. Just sit in a quiet spot, close your eyes, and just be still and connect with your ancestors. Your ancestors will connect with you. They will help you see certain things. Your angels will help you see certain things. The Most High will help you see certain things. All you have to do is open yourself up to it. You have to be open to knowing, because once you know, then you can get over it. You can accept it for what it is. You can just forgive and move forward. Now, I'm not going to say forgive and forget, because that's almost impossible. But you can forgive and you can move forward. Now, and I definitely don't feel like forgiveness includes forgiving individuals and reconnecting. To each his own. Me personally, once you show me who you are and the different lengths that you will go through, that's it. I believe you, and I forgive you, and I walk away respectfully and peacefully, which is just how I handle things. And then I just go about my life and live my life. That's the reason why I'm just outside right now, just enjoying myself. Just enjoying myself, because it's my life. So I will not let the things that's happened to me, get me down. I implore you guys to not let situations, stifle your growth. Do not let situations hold you back. Do not let situations keep you from smiling every day. Just go outside. Go outside and just let the fresh air hit you, just see, connect with nature, the birds. Just go outside and enjoy yourself. Go outside and enjoy yourself. That's what you should do. Just once you come to terms with the different things that you go through, accept it, forgive, put it behind you, and just move on. Just move on. Whatever needs to happen with those situations, it will fall into place as it should. Do not let that be your focus every day. Do not let that guide you at all. Just live. Just live your life. Tell some jokes. Laugh at stuff. Just have a good time. Just have a good time. It's your life. Enjoy your life. I know at the beginning of things, like let's say at the beginning of gang stalking, or at the beginning of being stalked and followed around and things of that nature, it's very difficult. Things can be so overwhelming. You can get so emotional sometimes. You don't know up from down, left from right. You don't know what to do. I promise you, it will not stay like that. It's like that at the beginning because your emotions are involved, and it's like that at the beginning because you don't understand what's going on. Once you understand things, once you accept things for what it is, once you accept people for who they are, I can't guarantee it, but I can promise you, for me, and I'm sure for others, you learn to move on. You learn to move forward. You learn to not give that any focus, not give that any light. You learn to wake up every day just being grateful. You learn to pay attention to the little things in life. You learn to, you just enjoy life more, because if these things have already happened, you can't change that. So why would you focus on that? And if it's happening in real time, like in my case, then you just live your life, and you just know that everything will fall into place as it should, when it should. You just know that, and you don't let it stop you from being. You don't let it stop you from smiling. You don't let it stop you from just having the time of your life. You don't let it stop you. And another thing I suggest, sometimes unplug from social media, unplug your phone, just unplug, or sometimes, this is something that I do, sometimes go in silence. Just don't speak. Try this for a day. Don't speak for a day. Just listen. Because a lot of people like to talk, but a lot of people do not like to listen. And it's funny because when you do that, you find yourself opening yourself up more to understanding other people. A lot of times people don't understand other people because you want to jump in the conversation, or you want to combat something, or you want to say something, or you want to, state your opinion. Sometimes it's good to just listen. Sometimes just put yourself on a vocal timeout and just listen to people. Listen to people talk, listen to people's opinions, gain some knowledge. Not everything will resonate with you. So take the things that resonate with you, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, maybe that's going to resonate with someone else. But try it for a day. You will see when you first do it, you will see how hard it is to be quiet. You will see how hard it is, and then you'll think to yourself, how in the world do some monks do that? They take a vow of silence. Well, the same way people fast, I'm not really big on fasting, but I will put myself on a vow of silence. Why? Because every once in a while I feel like I need to close my mouth and I need to open my ears for maybe sometimes a day, sometimes for a few days. And during that time, I'll just be quiet. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I'll just be quiet. But it works for me. Now, I'm not saying that's for everybody, because again, just do what makes you happy and what resonates with you. That works for me to keep myself balanced, as far as not learning to always have an opinion, always have something to say, always have a finger to point, always think you know everything, always think your words hold more weight than other people's words. So I have to close my mouth sometimes for self-discipline, to remind myself that sometimes I need to sit down and be quiet. Sometimes I need to listen. Sometimes I need to learn. I learn from people every day. And sometimes I need to just be quiet and just listen. And it'll help you to learn so much about not just yourself, but about other people. It will just help you. That's just my suggestion. It'll help you to really, really just learn, have a new perspective about different things. And it'll help you to sit still sometimes. And it also helps you to appreciate others. It helps you to appreciate other people's perspective, other people's opinions, different knowledge that other people can bring. That just works for me. That's just a suggestion. But what I really wanted to say is, for all of you out there who go through these extreme circumstances and you feel like it's just you and you're alone, or people try to make you feel like you're crazy, you are absolutely not alone. Look at social media and you will find that there is a huge amount of individuals, and I mean country to country, all over the world, not just in one spot, all over the world, who are experiencing these same things. You will be surprised. You're not alone. You are most certainly are not alone, because I am one of you. And there's so many other people out there that it just helps to know that you are not alone. So I'm just here to say that you are not alone. I do understand you. I do not think you're crazy. I do believe you, and never let anyone make you feel like you're crazy because of your experiences, because your experiences are real. Your intuition is real. I know mine is, and no one can tell me that I'm crazy, because I'm not, and neither are you.
listen to them. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. promise you'll find hope. Well, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Only your heart can tell you what is right. You really should listen to yourself. The only thing that truly matters now is that you're doing well. You're doing well, yeah. Don't fall for it. Don't listen to them, baby. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. Just follow the light. You're almost there. Just open your eyes. It's right there. It's right